What is up, beautifuls? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Of course, welcome if you are new. If you are new, my name is Finn. It is so lovely to meet you and I hope you are doing really well. Oh my god, it has been a long time since I have said those words. It has been exactly 94 days since I last uploaded a video, and actually it'll be more because I need to edit this and upload and schedule and do those things. But it has been a long time since I have been active on YouTube. I would firstly like to say I am very sorry to my 5 subscribers that consistently watch. I know that there's not a lot of you, but I am sorry if you do enjoy my videos. I am really hoping this year my upload schedule is actually going to be so much better, because I have a plan in my head about how I'm going to do things. So I get a few days off a month, I'm going to film a bunch of videos and then gradually edit them so I can schedule them. That's not what I was doing before. Yeah, before I was kind of focused on one video, I'd get that out and then focus on the next one. So this time I'm a lot more ready for 2023 than what I was for 2022. Because we moved house, I had nowhere to film. Everything was kind of everywhere, and because I was very mentally cluttered with where that's not what I mean. Because I was very physically cluttered with where everything was, I was kind of also mentally cluttered with where things should be. And I just didn't film for YouTube at all for a long time. I also didn't buy any makeup last year. I say that, I need to go back through and have a look at my videos, but I don't think I bought anything. It is now the 11th of January and I have bought more makeup this year than what I did last year, so good luck with that one, nationwide. So, I've rambled on for long enough. How are you? How are you all doing? I hope you had a lovely New Year and Christmas and Halloween and whatever other holidays I may have missed. Probably a lot. I hope that it was perfect for you. I really hope your 2023 is going well, which swiftly moves us into today's video. So today's video is going to be a 2022 makeup favourites full face get ready with me, plus my 2023 goals. So we're just going to kind of do a get ready with me, a chatty get ready with me, and I'm going to explain my 2023 goals. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a like and maybe hit the share button. You don't even need to share it if you don't want to, just hit share and then copy to clipboard. That's great. It really helps me out. Without further ado, let's get on into today's video. First things first, I have my little cat ears still, and I kept them because I kept saying to myself, I will get back into YouTube, I will get back into YouTube, and I'm finally back into YouTube, so my cat ears can go on to get my little bits of hair out. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? I literally would lose my hands if they weren't physically attached to my body. Be right back. Okay, so first things first. I know this is a 2022 favourites video, but I have completely ran out of primer. I needed to buy some more, and I didn't want to re-buy what I'd already bought, so I don't have a favourite primer for 2022. We are going to be going in with the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. It is a high adherence blurring surface smoother and primer. I have never actually used the Ordinary products. I've heard really good things, but I've not used them, and that is what the bottle looks like. So I'm going to pop this on while we discuss. My goal number 1 for 2023 is to actually be a bit more healthy, and I know that is normally everyone's goal. Trust me, I've got some what's the word? I've got some unique ones in this list, but my first goal is to be a little bit more healthy. Yeah, I would like to go to the gym a lot more, which I have been doing recently. I would like to eat more healthy, which I also have been doing recently as well, and I've been bulk cooking a lot of foods. I'm going to put a video up about my diet at some point, because my diet has changed a lot in the last year due to health reasons. And then lastly, I would like to sleep a lot more than what I am sleeping, because I'm getting like 5 hours a night, and I know that you can live on 5 hours, but it is not doing this. Pillow princess. I shouldn't really call myself a pillow princess. I'm not sure what community this is going up to. It is not doing this Sleeping Beauty any favours, because I'm waking up feeling like I have not slept, and I'm not getting enough deep sleep according to Fitbit, so I need to really focus on that. That primer feels amazing on my face, and it really wasn't a lot of money, but that does honestly feel really nice. We are going to go in with some foundation. My favourite foundation of 2021 and 2022 has stayed exactly the same, and it is the W7 dupe for the Estee Lauder Longwear foundation. So here is the foundation. It is the W7 Longwear Lasting Foundation. I honestly love this so much. The shade's great, the formula feels great, it stays on your face for like 10 hours at a time without budging at all. So you can easily wear this for like a night out, dance your ass off, and then it's still stuck there. So I'm going to be popping this on my face with my Real Techniques 222 brush. It's just a angled foundation brush. Oh hell, it's just exploded all over my hand. Goal number 2 for 2023 is to focus less on work when I'm at home, which I think will be easy because I changed my job role in 2022, but I still find myself thinking about work when I'm at home and things that I can do and how to improve and just loads of bits, because I don't know why I just get into like this mindset that I'm not doing good enough and that I need to be doing more. So yeah, I want to be at home focusing on my life at home and not at home focusing on my life at work. By the way, trust the foundation shade. It will blend out and it will look okay at the end. It is genuinely a favourite for a reason, but right now I feel like I look white. I'm just going to buff that out as well with a Real Techniques buffing brush. It's not a special one. I've had this one for absolute years, but I honestly think Real Techniques are amazing for like budget friendly but good quality brushes, and you can get them on sale for less than like £20 for a set. I'm going to try and dive this year into more expensive luxury products, and I've actually got a video that I'm filming straight after this. Cannot wait to unbox that box. Yeah, unbox the box. I really hope that you enjoy that one. But I would like to get a couple of the Spectrum brush collections and give those a go. I'm now going to go in with my favourite concealer for 2022 and for 2021, because I didn't buy much makeup last year, but I did buy a couple of repeats for these because I kept running out. My favourite concealer at the moment is the I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers concealer. Honestly, I love this stuff. It's really cheap, really nice, and I love the formula. I'm just going to pop a tiny bit on here, bit here, and then just bulk up this bit because I am breaking out. I wish I wasn't, but I am. Literally just dabbing that in with a fluffy eyeshadow brush because I think it works a bit better. My goal number 3 is to travel locally a bit more, and that's because during COVID you couldn't go anywhere, could you? And then after COVID you could go places locally but you couldn't really fly, and I saw so many people on like my Instagram and just my life in general travelling locally to these beautiful places in the UK. I just like, I could be there. It's a 3-hour drive away or a 4-hour drive away, and we are missing so much of this country because we're so focused on going abroad. If you have any ideas of where I could go in this year of like aesthetic, really pretty, beautiful, mind-blowing places, please let me know. Right, my face is done. I now need to set it. So my favourite setting powder, although to be fair I still haven't tried the Laura Mercier one, so I think once I've tried that I'm probably going to massively change my mind. But at the moment my favourite budget setting powder is the Primark My Perfect Colour Loose Mineral Powder. Mine is in the shade Ivory. Most of my shit is in the shade Ivory because I am pale. Honestly, I think you'll love it, so there we go. And I'm just going to tip a teeny tiny bit out. And in order to pop this on my face, I'm using my Real Techniques 201 brush, which is a big fat powder brush. I love this brush, it's so good. My number 4 goal for this year goes completely against my YouTube channel. So anything for YouTube, I am not counting it towards this goal, but I'd like to be a bit more minimalist with my items. I do love minimalism and the concept, how good it is for your mental health. I'll be honest, I don't really buy an awful lot anyway. It might look like I do, but I really don't. I have bought a couple of bits, but other than that I don't really spend, mainly because I do like the idea of I do like the idea of minimalism. I'm desperately trying to save for a house with my boyfriend. We've been together for 5 years. We do already have enough money for a deposit, but because the mortgage rates have gone up, not to bore you all, we need a little bit more of a deposit, so I'm trying my best to save money. Although that said, I did buy a new motorbike, so that's not really going very well. So far that is my base. I've done my primer, my foundation, my concealer and my powder, and this is honestly, I love my base at the moment. With those products, they all kind of work together really well, I think. I mean, the primer is new, but I feel like it has worked really well with the foundation, and it does genuinely make me feel so much smoother and makes my complexion look so much better.
I'm literally in the middle of editing and I do not remember doing this dance.
My next favourite product will be my kind of bronzy contoury products, which will be the Hello Sunshine Matte Bronzer. This is super cheap. I actually got this from the range. My autofocus is being a bit of a cow today, but that's what it looks like. I've had this for a couple of years, which is why it's so tatty. But honestly, it's my favourite. I wouldn't change this. It's so pigmented, which is why I've still got it a few years later. I don't really pop this anywhere special. I just kind of dab it into my cheekbone, a little bit under my jaw, and just blend it out. Does anyone else do their makeup? I feel like a yoga person. Like, you end up in massively stupid positions trying to see everything you're doing. Next up, I'm going to be going in with a little bit of blush. My favourite blush for 2022 was I don't really wear an awful lot of blush, but if I had to pick a favourite, it would be these. So this is the I Heart Revolution Marshmallow Palette. I have got nearly every single chocolate. Actually, I think I have every single one. Every single I Heart Revolution chocolate palette that you could possibly imagine, so prepare for a load of those videos. This is what the palette looks like, and then the inside looks like that. So honestly, I love the colours. The colours like this I don't really go for, but these like nudie ones are beautiful. And there we go. It honestly is so subtle if you use it appropriately, but you could make yourself look like a clown with this palette. It's so pigmented, you don't need a lot of this. I've had this for now like 2, maybe 3 years. I know I keep my makeup longer than what it says you should keep it for, but honestly I think if it's a powder, it's fine until it starts to properly go off. I don't care about powders. Liquid products I do get rid of because liquid and moisture tends to breed bacteria more. But if it's a powder, you can just spray it with alcohol gel, like what some MUAs do between clients. And I tend to do that probably about once every 6 months. This is going to be the world's longest video. We are moving on to eyebrows. Now, weren't eyebrows the absolute most controversial thing of 2022? I mean, there was a lot more going on in the world than eyebrows, but in the makeup world, we kind of stepped away from the microfiber eyebrows, what am I about? Microbladed. We stepped away from microbladed eyebrows from what I saw on Instagram, etc. And moved to like the big fluffy ones that weren't so like flat and laminated on your face. Some people have gone back to the really skinny brows. We're just a lot more natural with them now, I think. My favourite eyebrow product is the Collection. No, it's not Collection. It is the Primark Brow Sketch Brow Pencil, which, and I got mine in the shade Blonde. This is what it looks like. It's super skinny. Benefit precisely my brow is a lot softer in consistency. This is harder, which I find better for drawing like the brow strokes. But I mean, you do you. Next 2023 goal is to read more books and to watch less TV. So I don't actually watch like live TV, but I watch a lot of Netflix. And I've started probably about 3 or 4 different books. I never finished them. And I used to be an absolute book queen. Like, I'd get through a book in a day. But I've got one in my drawer at the moment, my bedside drawer, that I started reading about 8-9 months ago. It's only small. I could finish that in a weekend. Hands down, finish that in a weekend. Maybe even a day if I really put my mind in there. But I just haven't finished it. And I don't know why, maybe it's just not caught my attention, but I do really want to know what happens at the end, so it has caught my attention a little bit. And TV is like brain chewing gum. That at the moment is all I do for my eyebrows. I really don't do a lot with them anymore because I just can't be bothered. But but if I can draw them in, fill them in a little bit and then brush them up, because this one here is really sparse. I have a huge gap in the middle of it that is just like, nope, we are not growing any hair for you. Onward. Moving on to eyeshadow. Eyeshadow was a tricky one. I really did not know what to pick for you guys for eyeshadow, because eyeshadow is like the thing that I'm automatically drawn to. If there is a sale in an eyeshadow palette stand, you can bet your ass I'll be there for about 4 hours looking at every shade. These are basically my 3 most used palettes last year. So the first one we've got is what I've been using as a mirror, and that is my Beauty Bay New Romantic one. This retails for £15 and it is absolutely bloody phenomenal. That was the Colour Story. This shimmer, this one, oh my god, that's so pretty. It makes me so happy, this palette, honestly. I'm so happy with it. I love this one to pieces. These ones up here I use quite a lot with other palettes because they're great for blending out into your brow bone. I love it. I just love it. I have nothing more to say. Cut. Next up we have my one and only Zoeva palette. This is my Zoeva Caramel Melange. I think that's how you pronounce it. Looks like this. Is the Colour Story on the inside, so it's very neutral and very nice. Really reminds me of my Morphe 90 Territorial one, but yeah, again, I love it, and it is just high quality makeup. For something a little bit more affordable, which I don't think you can buy this separately, I got this as part of a gift set, but it is my I Heart Revolution Iced Latte palette. So here's the front, and then that is what the Colour Story on the inside looks like. So I really like this one. Do you know what? I'm going to use the... oh, I don't know. I'm going to use the New Romantic one. Do you know what else I've learnt in 2022? I'm really flitting here, there and everywhere today. Is that I massively prefer synthetic brushes. Synthetic brushes work, in my opinion, so much better than real hair. So my next goal was to do more things on my own. And by that I mean like... basically self-care date days, I'll be honest. So if I want to go to the cinema to watch something that, say, Fred doesn't want to watch, I'm going to go on my own. And you know, the reason I haven't this year isn't because I'm scared to do it on my own. It's because I feel like I haven't had the time. But then I remember a few weeks ago I listened to someone say that you always have the time to do stuff. It's just a matter of what you're prioritising. And this year I'd quite like to prioritise me a little bit, because I do feel like I haven't done that for a long time. Guys, I am such an idiot. Honestly, I'm the biggest idiot YouTube noob, despite being on YouTube for over 3 years. I had my camera recording in 4K that whole time. Now my computer doesn't take 4K, so I'm having to convert it all. Also, it destroys my battery, it destroys my memory. What an idiot. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, moving on. This is what the eye look looks like at the moment. I did, it's nothing special, it's nothing fancy. It's just a bit of a smoky eye, a red smoky eye with some glitter in the middle. Like I said, it's really nothing special or fancy. It's just a bit simple, and I quite like the red. I've only got 3 more things on my list and 2 more bits of makeup, so let's just discuss the next one. I would like to do more of what actually makes me happy. For instance, I've written here paddleboarding, walking, going to the swimming pool, going to the gym. Like, put aside time for things that actually makes me happy, including YouTube. YouTube genuinely makes me happy. I enjoy content creating, I enjoy talking to a camera, I enjoy editing, I actually enjoy that stuff, so I don't know why I don't do it more often. Work takes up a lot of everyone's time, and I would like to utilise my spare time more to do things that actually makes me happy, rather than things that I really couldn't care less about. So, moving on, I've done my blush. Actually, I think we're on mascara, and this is controversial in my beauty room because mascara does not work for me. My eyelashes don't go up, they go out, and it absolutely drives me nuts. I was using a couple of primer ones, they ran out, then I moved on to the Morphe by Coca-Cola one. I like it, but it can be a little bit clumpy and a little bit messy. And then I did start to use my Makeup Revolution 5D Lash Mascara. I'll be honest, I do feel like it was overly loved. I don't know why. it did nothing for me, I'll be honest. I wouldn't go out and spend £9 on it. I don't think it was worth £9. I've had cheaper mascaras from like Collection and Primark that I think worked better. But anyway, we are going to be trying a different mascara that I've never used before. You're going to absolutely cringe when you realise I'm using this and I've never used it before, but it came free as part of my Look Fantastic order. I am finally going to be trying the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Here is the mini Better Than Sex mascara. I've heard really good things, I've seen really good things. Let's see if it works on my little eyelashes, because my eyelashes tend to hate everything. I do love the mini wand though, look at that, that's so cute. See, look, they just stick out. They don't go up. I'm actually really considering doing a professional lash lift, actually going to get them done. I have a lash lift video on my channel and it honestly, I loved it so much. I genuinely like that mascara. I am shocked that I've not used that before, and I actually want to, I wish I'd have curled them maybe before using it, but I really wanted to try it on my natural ones. So the second to last thing on my list of things that I really want to do for 2023 is that a couple of months ago I actually started diving lessons, and I started with BSAC. I will do a video at some point on why I started with BSAC and like what I wish I knew before starting. But yeah, I started diving. I'm currently doing my ocean diver, which means I'll be able to dive up to 20 metres, or not up to, but down to 20 metres. And straight after that, I really want to do my sports diver, which is I think to 35 metres. So yeah, that is my goal for 2023 in terms of like qualifications for hobbies. So I would love to be a certified sports diver by the end of 2023. I thought I'd throw that one in there because I think it's really important to aim towards something. So yeah, I'm going to aim towards that. My next thing will be my highlighter. So I have two favourites because I got one for Christmas and it was an automatic favourite. But the one I've been using for the past 2 years is the Dandelion Twinkle, which looks just like that. And I really like this. So I've used a lot of it. I've 100% hit pan, look at it. But I do really like it. And then for Christmas, when Fred was a bit, he didn't really know what to get me, I'd had my eye on this one for a long time, so I just asked for this. So he got me the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. The packaging, I absolutely love the packaging. I think it's stunning. And then inside, it's a bit more gold, rose goldy tone. I'm going to use my Coca-Cola by Morphe, a little fan brush, and chuck that on my face. I do love it because it just, the shine, it's so pretty. Next up we're going in with lips. So I do have two favourites. So the Makeup Revolution Lenkalau, I can't remember what it is, but I had a couple of these for my birthday from my friend Gemma, so thank you very much, Gemma. But these are definitely some of my favourite lip glosses. I've used them so much. They're really shiny, beautifully coloured, and I've literally nearly finished that one. And then I've also got this one, which is the Primark High Gloss. So that is what that looks like, and it's just glossy. But for this makeup look, I think I'm going to go in with the Lenkala ones. I don't really wear lipstick anymore. I kind of give up with it. I quite like a little bit of a gloss. Do you remember when we were all like matte lips, dried out, and now we're all like very dewy, glossy? It's funny how things change. Very lastly, in order to set my face, my absolute favourite setting spray until I try something new is the Maybelline New York Lasting Fix setting spray. I love this because it just works. It's not dear, it's about £9 and it genuinely just works. So that, guys, is my full face of makeup using my favourite 2022 makeup products. There's one more thing that I would like to do for 2023 is to spend more time with the people that I love and to really prioritise friends and family. So if there's one thing I learned in the last couple of years is that people aren't around forever, and I want to utilise my time wisely and spend it with just people that really make me happy and bring out the best in me. And I do feel like we're very guilty of spending our time unwisely as a little society, and I think that prioritising my friends and family is definitely a goal for this year. That is everything in today's video. I dread to think how long this is going to be. I'm going to try and edit it down as much as I can. If you are a regular viewer / subscriber, you're one of the 5 people that regularly watch my content, then I am going to be back definitely with one video a week. I'm going to really try and stick to that. I'm going to try and prioritise that because I enjoy it. But yeah, thank you so much for still being here after so long. I really appreciate it. And yeah, with that said, thanks guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button, hit the sub button. Honestly, it's free and it does me a massive favour. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you in the next YouTube video. Until then, love you, bye.